Hey, Nigel, did too hard, bruh.
Alright, so according to my girl Jada, an entanglement is something you in that you ain't trying to be in. Apparently you ain't trying to claim it. But
a complicated relationship.
Yeah, you're in a complicated situation. If I'm gonna destroy this entanglement, I'm gonna come through with that lumber, that Nigerian hammer. You know what I'm saying? To make my presence known.
No cap. Okay.
Make my presence. I'm gonna make my presence known.
How about
that hammer down, that lightning, that thunder, that Thor.
So why can't you just be honest about it? I feel like if you want to get out of an entanglement, I think honestly would be the best thing. An entanglement could be a complicated situation where the energy matches, but the situation is not the right time.
So I gotta destroy it.
So why can't both y'all be adults enough to understand the situation?
Because it's not alone.
The way August came out, like with the, I feel like there was some whole shit. Because you knew the nigga was married.
He was younger though.
It don't matter. You knew. Everybody know we was She just been She pretty great than him.
Can I say something? I want to say, because everyone is kind of making Jada out to be the villain, but we got to understand that Jada was also Jada was in a very vulnerable situation herself, going through her marriage, divorce, or whatever. August was going through whatever he was going through, and they're both adults, and they both consensually agreed to something, aka August talking to Will about them going into a sexual relationship, or whatever you want to call that. So I mean, no one's a victim here.
What was Jada going through?
You missed it.
What was Jada?
Okay, so according to the Red Table Talk, Will and Jada were going through a separation. They were at a point in their marriage where they felt like they weren't going to be together, they were done with each other. They actually broke up, if that's even a thing in marriage. So when you're going through something, especially when you've been with someone since you were young, you were 18, whatever, or 20 plus years, that's a traumatic experience. I mean, and then we have to take into account what she's gone through in her past, and her child, and her traumas, and that was a lot. So here's another young person who's going through something, who needs healing or whatever, and they kind of came to each other. Both parties were in a vulnerable position, and it just happened that way. When you're emotionally damaged, no matter what, you find yourself in situations that people.
But on Facebook, it's called complicated when you put relationship status. So they separate, okay? They separated. They didn't sign no paper saying, "Oh, we are 100% divorced." So if Will divorce her, then guess what?
But guess what? They had a conversation. And see, that's the thing. Here's the thing.
But every relationship has its ups and downs.
Okay, great, but they had a conversation. This is the thing. People are not used to effective communication. You used to arguing, used to like leaving, storming out. Y'all don't get to talk about what y'all situations are. So y'all end up doing something.
They show nothing.
We just gonna keep that shit running. Everybody involved in the situation. Keep it 100. Shit. Keep it 100.
How?
Everybody involved. They were three grown.
First of all, August should have never said nothing. This should have been something that's under the table, not on the red table. Like, first of all, you decide, you ain't supposed to say nothing in the first place. But, I ain't heard August in years.
Jada and August found themselves, you know, getting horny around each other. So on no disrespect, Jada was like, "That's my nigga."
So he
was like, "I respect Will." This is fucking Will Smith. He went to Will. Jada had already talked to him the night before. Pillow talk. She was like, "I feel like I want to fuck August." Will was like, "You for real?" And then August came the next night. So it was like, "Hey, Will, hey Will, did your wife come around with no draws?" So I just wonder, can I fuck?
Girl, like, trip his ass. What you saying? That's what you're saying.
But see, Will's the over, because did y'all not watch the part of the table talk? Will was like, Will said, "I'm gonna have to get you back." She said, "No, you've already gotten me back."
You're in a position the same way that she's in a position. Y'all are both celebrities, regardless of what level y'all are on. You should know what kind of situation you're going into publicly and privately.
Right.
You know her situation with her husband. You know all these things. It's not like you're going in it stupidly, and you know your position too. Like, you don't want to go into a situation and mess up.
You gotta understand too, Will and Jada, even if they broke it out,
They not never leaving each other.
Exactly. I mean,
Bad marriage for life.
I just want to say, August, cameras, you a whole ass nigga, because I ain't never been in no shit that I felt like I had to explain to the world or anybody, for that matter, what I got going on.
You ain't never had that Jada pussy either.
That breakthrough, but straight up though, like, okay, listen, we all wrong, right? You done smashed a joint that was somebody else's joint.
But listen, it's two bitches in the world that got magical pussy.
You just tell me.
Jada Pinkett and Eric Badu.
Should August have been at the red table with him? Hell yeah.
Yes.
Because I think Will should have been like, you a hoe. And Jada should have been like, you a hoe ass nigga.
But I feel like if we're gonna talk about it, let's all talk about it. If we was in this entanglement and I have my other husband on the side, let's all talk about it together. Because they were separated, they were still married, so husband, wife, she decided to do what she wanted to do, and XYZ.
So, but I'm bringing
Can I say
into your home.
Okay, so there's two things. We gotta look at the entire picture, guys. Like, we're looking at very small portions of what happened. August brought something, right? August is a hoe, but he brought something to light, right? So they're forced to respond. He doesn't need to be at the table because it wasn't going to be a table to begin with until he started to say something. So they had to speak their truth alone.
Yeah,
like he was able to speak his truth alone.
Exactly.
And so I feel like, I mean, that's just what it is. Like, I mean, it sounds, and then also let's take into account, yeah, he's a hoe, but also he was young, he was vulnerable. It started affecting his pockets, his reputation. There were so many things that were at stake for him because he don't have the longevity that Jada and Will had. So much for him as somebody who's new in the industry, who was up and coming,
It just
who
came
got
out.
into
That interview
something.
just came out. He's still a hoe.
Well, I know, and that's fine, but when his reasons behind it were reputation, money, you know, people coming at him. I mean, anybody in that situation likely would have said something, and that's just what it is. Like, I mean, and so Jada did what she did. And I mean, no one should be mad at that. Like, no one's a villain here. Like, she's more seasoned. And that's what it is. How many times do women get with married men thinking they're gonna leave their wife for less? Welcome to the club, sis. Like, welcome to the club, sis. Like, we all been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it is. He got caught up in some shit.
Yes, ma'am.
Thought shit was gonna be one way and it turned out to be something else. And that's his fault, because he's an adult.
But is it considered toxic?
It could be, but he knew it was.
Like I said, I'm about the old school, so the way my folks was in, like, ain't no this entanglement, whatever they talking about. At the end of the day, like, that nigga was just a side piece. Like, at the end of the day, if you want to get technical, like, bro was a side piece, he got in his feelings. Like, oh damn, I need to be treated like a main piece. And then go back to Will. The reason why she fuck with, well, what I see, the reason why she rock with him is because damn, like, I can get in, how I look at it, like, oh, I get away with anything with this simple ass nigga. So that's,
Hold on,
you know what I'm saying?
Who's simple ass nigga?
Oh, both of them. If you want to look at it, I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Everybody is lost, bro. I don't know
I'm gonna keep it a bean, like, bro, like, Will is a simp, like, bro, you just let this nigga, this man, what, 25, 26, right?
No.
7.
Just hype my main lady.
It's not about that,
You know, it is about that. I'm telling you, bro, man, like, come on, man. Like, why you 25, 26, bro, I'm what, 50 years old, how old is it? Man, come on, man, my woman, Jada Pinkett, okay, y'all listen.
You call him a simp, but at the same time, too, that's the same simp who was pleasing your woman when you wasn't.
Y'all
So
talking
let's
about,
be clear. Let's be clear.
My opinion for men in general, and I agree with you about Will Smith being a simp. He has always been chasing her. He has always loved, and I do agree that the man is supposed to love the woman a little bit more.
Yes.
But the key word is a little bit.
Right.
He loves her
A lot of it.
a lot of bit more. You know what I mean? And she has been running over him and disrespecting him through the entire marriage. Because
How do we know that?
the way she talks about Tupac when you're married to somebody else, that is disrespectful. Really, yes.
Look, talking this shit, this is how I really feel. We talking about two actors and a crazy nigga. Like, bro, they knew what the fuck they was doing.
That nigga been sick for how long?
Will, for a while, like Will and Jada, let's say they been on their bullshit. What happened is, all this fucked up, cool.
Okay.
He said something. Then they was like, oh, okay, we gotta address it. So
y'all
I'm just saying, Jada felt like she had to say a piece or say something.
But
because he
y'all
kept being
don't feel
repetitive.
like Jada is a disrespectful wife.
No, this is what I'm saying. You can't say Jada's a disrespectful say nobody's disrespectful if you're not in that relationship.
There's
You don't know
no
what
way
they
I would
agreed
get
to.
on TV
You don't know
and
what
talk
they
about
agreed to.
another
You don't know
man.
their relationship. You don't know what they agreed to. You can't say what's disrespectful to her. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't say what's disrespectful to her because you're not her. Everybody's marriage is not the same. Everybody's situation is not the same. And we don't fucking know. And at the end of the day, what happened is, this shit happened. August snitched. Jada had to say something. Then when Jada said something, she went out and said something. But Jada felt like she had to make a grand statement. And where Will fucked up is he agreed to it. Nigga, you Will Smith. Keep ignoring the fuck nigga. You're Will Smith. You know your wife fucking other niggas. Keep ignoring the nigga.
Always played
But see, this is what we say. He's always been that way. You're right. Because he's cool with it. I don't care if you don't agree with the fact that he's cool with it, because he doesn't care what the fuck you think either. He's Will Smith.
This is what you gotta understand about the whole situation though. Before both of them got married, Jada knew when she married Will, he said, I don't do divorce. I like my image. I need my family. I need my unit. So she knew I don't do divorce. He also knew, hey, listen baby, I'm a hoe. I fuck off. I fuck a lot. I fuck a lot. She admitted, they have admitted to that. Like she told him that in the beginning. She said, I'm in love with Tupac. That's why he didn't fucking fuck with Tupac. He said on the interview, I don't know nothing about Tupac for real because I don't fuck with him. Because my wife is still probably sucking the dick. And I don't fuck with him.
And she was real about it. Right. And so he agreed to that.
Because we got wrong, you don't divorce me and you keep my family unit, you keep my name good. It's cool. And for 25 years it went real good.
But you know what? That's why them goddamn kids is fucked up now.
Right.
At the end of the day, we can assume. That's all we're doing back and forth is assuming. They gave us this image that we say bad marriage for life, blizzy, blah, blah, blah. You don't know who went to the bed and cried in separate beds and who chose what and what did who.
I have an issue with that when you pay me $27 million a movie and I can call like that.
My only question is, right, in the Red Table Talk, we both heard her say, I was unhappy for such a long time. I can't remember the last time I've been happy. And then we heard him say, I was done with you. Like, we was done.
I was done with your
ass.
Right, we were done. So the question is, right, is marriage that sacred? Like, do you have to be miserable? Do you have to be the person that's not happy for a long time and the person who's done with your ass to stay?
You grow.
But you got
Real bad marriage for
like, so from my point of view with the situation, man, like growing up, I watched Will. You know what I'm saying? He was a role model to me and stuff like that. So to me, it was a lot deeper because it was like, man, like this is someone I look up to. And the episode that touched me the most is everybody know when Uncle Phil had to grab him because the man talked about how his father left out his life and stuff like that. So it's deeper than just what we see on TV, because TV at the Red Table, that could be a cover-up from what's really going on behind closed doors, but we don't know because, think about it, it's all about what? Clout. It's all about getting that attention, staying relevant. What's the most thing we know about August? His music. When the last time we heard August come out with some good talk
Your shit.
And not saying he don't make good music, but when the last time we done heard about him?
Yeah.
So now, but listen, but if you watch the interview, this man told on himself. He put out an album, and the thing was coming out during COVID. Then all of a sudden, but let me tell you what's really been going on for the past couple of years or months, whatever. Why? He got to put his music out. The man got to make money.
No, people need to heal.
The healing part comes from Will didn't heal from his past. So that man said, he said it on the TV show, he was open because he wanted his kids to grow and not
Will
go
needs
what he
to
went
move
through.
on.
Listen,
His
but
kids are
understand,
grown.
that shows you money don't solve problems. That man didn't heal from the past. So look what he did with his kids. Look at his kids. He let his kids do whatever they wanted to do because why? I want my kids to live a life that I didn't get to live. I didn't get to express my feelings. I had to make a TV show to tell people what I'm going through and how I really feel.
The real question is, do they have a problem? Y'all all assuming that it's a problem. Will and Jada probably cool with the fact that nigga got
because they used to it. That's their lifestyle. That's what money.
In conclusion, like my nigga said, August is a fucking bitch. How you gonna fuck Jada into the world, nigga? You gonna keep it, nigga? You could've still been fucking Jada, nigga.
She can't never reminisce and say, I want to go back and get that
You feel me?
This nigga Taylor.
This nigga
That's the only problem Will Smith has.
You don't know the kind of witch pussy Jada has that made him have to liberate himself. No, seriously, like he had to exactly. The
The issue is nobody knows what the fuck is going on. That's in conclusion. We don't fucking know. They act for a living. Shit, and they had a red table talk without the nigga being there. I bet you they had. That was a sitcom.
I'll just say his interview. Personally, to me, he had his time to talk. It was no need for him to be there. He the one who brought it up, so we gonna finish it.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.